Welcome to the Wild World of Pepsi, where we take a look at every single drink that Pepsi has put out. Where in this video, we're taking a look at Pepsi Twist. Pepsi Twist is regular Pepsi with lemon flavor added to it. Why was Pepsi Twist made? Well, in 1999, Pepsi was in a sales slump. They were seeing other brands such as Snapple rising in sales with their fruit juices. This is when Pepsi decided to bring something back that they had tried in the past and give it another go. In 1975, Pepsi introduced Pepsi Light. It was Pepsi with a lemon flavor with 50% less calories. This time though, Pepsi's plan was to simply add lemon into their original Pepsi flavor. On September 16, 1999, Pepsi filed a trademark for two names, Pepsi Summer Twist and Pepsi Twist. Between September through November 1999, surveyors for Pepsi approached people in malls and other stores. The person Pepsi asked to survey would be given $10 to take home a six-pack of Pepsi Twist cans and give their review of the soda by the next week. One city for sure that this happened in was in Tampa Bay, Florida. These Pepsi Twist survey cans looked very different than the cans that would eventually be released nationwide. After surveys came back with a very positive response, Pepsi then took it to the next step: marketing. By late November 1999, Pepsi looked ahead to the next summer in 2000 to introduce Pepsi Twist. By June 2000, both Pepsi Twist and Diet Pepsi Twist were being test marketed in the United States, in the states of Minnesota and Texas. The first commercial for Pepsi Twist debuted in these markets, where it showed penguins inside of a zoo stripping down and drinking cans of Pepsi Twist. After a year and a half of successful test marketing in these areas, Coca-Cola was showing some competition with their Diet Coke with Lemon Cola. In November of 2001, Pepsi Twist was released nationwide in the United States and Canada. The first couple of years of Pepsi Twist was given a huge push for the soda. One of the first commercials featured actress Halle Berry, who then unzipped herself to reveal to be Barry Bostwick. In 2002 alone, Pepsi had pushed Pepsi Twist with an advertising budget of over $29 million. During this time, Austin Powers' Goldmember was a movie that was up and coming out, and Mike Myers, playing as Austin Powers, starred in a commercial for Pepsi Twist along with singer Britney Spears. In 2003, rock star Ozzy Osbourne starred in a commercial with his two kids, in which his kids wind up turning into the Osmonds. Also in 2003, soccer star David Beckham starred in a commercial set in medieval times, kicking a soccer ball inevitably to break open a cart full of cans of Pepsi Twist. By the end of 2003 into 2004, Pepsi Twist was selling well, but not as much as Pepsi had hoped, at least in the United States. After its first couple years with a huge advertising push, Pepsi Twist wasn't rolling along on its own, and sales started getting smaller and smaller. And by summer of 2006, Pepsi Twist was discontinued in the United States and Canada. Why it was discontinued was that sales of standard soft drinks were slowing down all across the board. Consumers were looking for other alternatives. Pepsi Twist was only cut due to Pepsi wanting to expand on new lines of juices and teas, which, for example, in September of 2006, Pepsi acquired the Izzy line of sparkling fruit juices. The final form of Pepsi Twist in the United States was released under a different name, Pepsi Lemon NFL Kickoff. This version came in original and a diet and was released only for a limited time from August 11th through November of 2008. A commercial for the soda was made featuring football player Tony Romo as the commercial plugged Pepsi Stuff rewards. In Canada, Pepsi Twist was re-released for a very limited time in the summer of 2017. Worldwide though, Pepsi Twist has had a crazy ride. As Pepsi Twist was released nationwide in the US and Canada in 2001, by late 2001, it was also released in Japan. In the United Kingdom, Pepsi Twist was released, and then the flavor changed after a couple years to Pepsi Max Twist, which had a lemon and lime flavor. After a few more years, this flavor name was dropped, and then it was renamed Pepsi Max Cool Lemon. And since 2002, Pepsi Twist has been released in many other countries worldwide. To this day, Pepsi Twist or variations of the soda is still available in countries like Germany, Bosnia and Herzegovina, Czech Republic, Slovakia, Cyprus, Latvia, Poland, Italy, Albania, Greece, China, Portugal, Brazil, and many more. And taking a look at what I've got, I have a 12-pack of cans and a full sealed bottle from 2003. Next is from the United Kingdom. It's a Pepsi Max Twist Lemon and Lime can from 2006. After that is a Portuguese can from 2014. And lastly is a Chinese bottle from 2020. I also want to give a very special thanks to Rich Olson. He provided much deeper information on how Pepsi conducted surveys on Pepsi Twist in 1999. So thank you very much, Rich. And that's the scoop on Pepsi Twist on the Wild World of Pepsi on Industrial Industries World Radio.